Back up. Hey, what's up people, it's Jay here. Back at it again with another unboxing. And I'm joined by my little guy who's gonna help me unbox some things. So Paul Budnitz, founder of Kid Robot, and Bucky, one of my favorite artists, have come together to form Superplastic. They came together and formed a super duo to crank out these toys, and they have enlisted help from roughly 16 artists around the world. From what they originally posted, they were enlisting 16 artists now. And a couple of these designs did not get released, but I'm sure eventually they will be coming out. Maybe a series 2, a series 3, we don't know. You see this goofball right here, he's anxious to open these boxes, so we're gonna open these boxes and see what's in it. Alright, so let's take a closer look at these guys. I'm going to try and go through each one of these one by one, just so we can see the details, see how the paint and all of the little accessories actually came out. Of course, there's quite a bit of these, and I actually got multiples of some of them, but I'm not going to go through those. But it looks like I collected pretty much the whole series, minus a few, or minus a couple of the chase figures. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to go through, show you what each artist created, and I'll give you my input on it. So first off, let's start with Kane Genki the first. He is pretty much looks like the creation of Huck, and this looks like his practically his type of design. As you can see, the crown fell off, and this crown is made pretty much of gold. Sorry if the focus isn't coming through clear, but yeah, this is a pretty, of course, if I could hold on to the freaking crown. Yeah, as you can see, I can't really pick him up and have the crown on his head, but it does fit pretty nicely anyways. But yeah, let's take a look at this guy. You can see he's pretty dapper. I definitely like those Argyle type socks. He has gold shoes, has his little chain on his suit, nice little shades, has a little crown on the side of the shade for Genki the first. In the back he has a tattoo, if you want to call it a tattoo. Yeah, but this is a very quality product. I'm looking at the actual printing on these things, the pad printing, and it's very, very clean. I have no issues whatsoever. And as you can see on the bottom, the stamp, and each one of these pieces, I should say, has the artist stamp on the shoe, which is pretty cool. And of course the glasses are also an accessory. Maybe you could put it like that. Maybe he's reading, who knows. Next up we have 2 Bits, also a Huck creation. This is definitely one of my favorites. I just love the design. It's not over the top. It's not in a crazy color combination. I'm honestly still trying to figure out what the Genki is, because here it kind of looks like a little fox. Some aspects kind of reminds me of a mouse or something, but I don't know. Who knows what he is? You can see the dice on his arms. He has a dapper scoundrels on his back, which is like I'm assuming he's like a little gang member. He has 2 Bits tatted on his neck or on the back of his head, circle around, and as you can see also underneath the chin, it's tattooed. Is that Cheryl? Or Cherry? I can't tell what the last letter is. I can't tell if it's an I or an L. Could be an L, could be Cheryl. So maybe that's Janky or 2 Bit's girlfriend. You can see he has some battle scars on the arm, so maybe he's been fighting quite a bit. Yeah, this is definitely a nice piece as well. Next piece, we have the FTN by Mark Mailing. Hope I pronounced that right. So FTN, obviously, if you can see on the face, fucked an arm. He has, I'm assuming he's a little graffiti artist. Say shoes, definitely got the shoes. So this is pretty much just a white and gold piece. Arms of gold and whatnot, and the markers actually come out. But yeah, pretty nice piece. I like the simplicity. You have an infinity sign on his back, so it's like forever fucked an arm. Boom. Next piece, we have Brand by Pete Fowler, and this was also another one of my favorites. Yeah, just because of the colors, the whole design. I love that he has the shades on, these pink shades. He has the two-tone shoes, which are pretty dope. Next we have Bonito by El Gran Chamaco. Chamaco. Yeah, Bonito by El Gran Chamaco. So yeah, this piece is pretty much just your standard black, white, and gray color scale. Colorway on here. If you could look at the eyes, you got this another little face in the eye. You look at this guy, he looks like he has Pac-Man in his eye. But this is definitely not a bad piece. I kind of like this piece. Next we have Garth by Ricardo Cavallo. And this piece was okay to me. Like I said, I like all the pieces. I'm not a huge fan of this piece, even though I admire the work that was put into this piece. Next up, we have Mr. Caputo Mushi by Taro. And this is another interesting piece. He looks like a bug catcher, as you can see on his feet. He has like two little ladybug shoes right there, as well as like a little bug beetle type insignia on his shirt. Maybe it's just a bug crawling up on him. But he has his little overalls, which are cool. Oh, he actually has a bug crawling on the back of his head, which will pretty much freak anybody out, I guess, but he looks like he loves it. The colorway is very, very pastel-like. You know, you got these pastel blue ears, as well as the shoes, the yellow and the pink. You know, it's very muted tone to it, but it's very nice. I like it. I like it. It's definitely a great piece. And I'm noticing the hands on these guys. Like the hands have like a gloss on them. Interesting. I never noticed that for any of the other ones. Next up, another one of my favorite artists, Mr. Joe Ledbetter with Bee Watcher. And this is another favorite piece. I just love Joe Ledbetter's way of approaching a design. He has very hard black lines on his pieces, which make it feel very cartoony, very animated style. Like I could see these guys, I could actually see all these guys animated in like a little janky animated series. Superplastic, y'all need to get on that, make a janky animated series, because it looked like some of these guys, seems like it would be like a TV mature type of animation. Maybe Comedy Central. What is that? Adult Swim. There you go. Adult Swim, the Janky series. You heard it here first, people. Superplastic has to pay me for that. No, they don't. Pay me in toys. Yeah, let's look at this guy. You can see, now again, he kind of looks like a little leopard. So now I'm getting to the idea that the Janky could be anything you want it to be. Cool. He has his little binoculars on, which are, they seem like they move, which is cool. And oh, I forgot to mention, the shoes do come off, so you could swap shoes out with other characters and create your own little your own slight custom, if you want to call it that. But yeah, and then we notice the bird on top. He kind of looks like a Woody Woodpecker a little bit. Can we zoom in on that? Can we focus? Can we focus? We can't focus. Fuck. There we go. Bird took a crap on his head. J lead on the bottom of the shoe, as well as tatted on the back of the head. Bee Watcher, but Joe lead better. Next up, we have To Clanky Tears by Camilla Derico and Tentacle Kitty. This is a very cute piece. Yeah, we can see on the tentacles at the bottom, there's different colors like splattered on. So I'm assuming it's a she because of the eyelashes. It's a very cute figure. I like the little tentacle octopus crown. And if you could see close up on there, you have the octopus suction cups. And it's pretty cool. The only thing I kind of don't like about this one is that it doesn't sit flush. There's like a little, it's like a little dip at the bottom, so it's always kind of, it doesn't sit, yeah, it just won't sit flat. I mean, it's no big deal. It's cool and all. I don't know if that was the artist's intention, but it's cool. I could deal with it. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. This piece is called the Lotus by Junko Mizuno. This piece here is a very cool colorway, very detailed in the face. If we could zoom in, let's see if we could zoom in.
That seed will grow to be a peach tree. You may wish for an apple or an orange, but you will get a peach.
But a peach cannot defeat Tai Lung.
Maybe it can.
And it looks like a little kid. Seems like a little kid with a little bandana, a little handkerchief tied around the neck onto the neck onto the chest. Then you look at the shoes. The shoes are actually pretty cool as well. They're actually like little sandals slippers. Very girly. It's a very girly figure, and the actual other colorway is very feminine. That's what I should say, feminine, not girly. Oh, another little accessory guy. Looks like a tooth. I don't know what it is. It's a tooth with legs. Or maybe that's the nerves. I don't know. You tell me. Anybody know the story behind the tooth? The eye with the tooth? Maybe it's a cavity. I don't know. Who knows? Let me know in the comments. This is Be Nice and Simple by Bubio Young. Or Jung. Whichever one it is. I'm not sure. Apologies. But this is another nice colorway. Look at the ears. It has the name Be Nice, and here Be Simple. Be Nice and Simple on the ears. Of course, it's on both of those guys. Turn around. It comes with a skateboard. I didn't say that earlier. Peace signs. Little deals on the back look like little sprinkles or freckles. You got a little smiley face with this tongue sticking out on the hand, as well as on the front of the skateboard. And this guy, I am assuming, can either hold a skateboard or maybe he could ride it. Maybe you could display him to where he's riding it. Yeah, and he moves too. So there you go. Be Nice and Simple. He has a little peace sign, or you could display it like this. I just chose to put it in the hand, but I may put one with the skateboard like this, and the other with it in the hand. Now this guy here, he actually glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. I have multiple pieces in my case that do glow in the dark, so when I do turn out the lights, it does make a nice little little halo around the nice little ambiance surrounding the other guys in the case. So yeah, Bubioyo. Oh, and another cool thing I found out about this, that maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. You can see it has like a little sad face on the back. So let's do this here. I started playing around with it, and now he's sad. He could twist his head around. He has the original face in the front. He has a sad face this way, and he's looking down. Maybe he fell off his skateboard. Poor guy. Maybe he's just sad. Who knows? Next up, Radicchio by Jake Parker. And this is like a take on a very robotic cyborg Janky. Very cyborgish. But this is not bad. It's very, hell. Come on. Alright, as I was saying before, my freaking battery internal temperature went too high. Very, hell, I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah. So Jake Parker, Radicchio. It's a nice piece. Wasn't sure if I really like the orangey, the burnt orange look, or if it should be a red. I mean, it's not my call. I do like the detail in the electronic cyborgish side. You can look at it around the eye. You can see all the wiring in the background, even on the arm itself too. That's pretty dope. Here we go, Lucky Bucky by Sket. And this one also came in a chase piece, which is called the Bloody Bucky. I mean, why would you have, why have a chainsaw and not have blood on it? So yeah, the other piece is called the Bloody Bucky, which is pretty much probably the aftermath of what Lucky Bucky did to some other poor Janky. Oh wow, somebody chopped the stuffing out of his head. Anyway, yeah, my man has been through some battles. I don't know what they do in Jankyverse. Yeah, but anyway, Bloody Bucky actually comes with blood on the shoes, blood on the face, droplets all over the body pretty much. But this is definitely a funny piece when you look at it and you actually think about what all these little scar tissue and stitches and stuff and stuffing, cotton coming out his head. But anyway, yeah, this is a pretty cool piece. I like this one of my favorites as well. Not too crazy on the color. I mean, this didn't go too crazy on the color, which is why I like it a lot. It's very easy on the eyes. You got that very muted greenish blue mint color, and then you have the pinkish color on it, as well as this light yellow. But then you got the red in the eyes, which means he sees red and he's about to kill somebody. Yeah, Lucky Bucky. There you go. Next up we have Space Janky in Secret Space by Dalek. And this guy was actually the chase piece, which is the Secret Space, and this is the Space Janky. And I don't know what the look on his face makes me think he's a little special, if you know what I mean. With that I definitely love the teeth and the tongue out there. I love his mallet. He has a hole in his head, which is kind of funny. Whole eye in the back of his head. Both of these come that way as well. As well as the shoes, the eye on the back of the shoe. But this is a pretty fun piece. I noticed a lot of people were looking for that Secret Space Janky. But anywho, I think that's supposed to represent a hole in his stomach, if I'm not mistaken. Hole in the stomach and a hole in his head. He does look pretty special, like he should be riding a Shark Bus Janky. That should be in the next series. You can tell there's a difference in the printing of the tongue. I don't know if you guys probably can't see that, but it's much sharper on the Secret Space Janky, and it has like this blurred out edge around the tongue there. It's no issues to me. but just looking at detail, and like I said, all these are pretty quality, pretty high quality, so I like them. I am so pleased with series 1 of this Janky's Superplastic Janky. So yeah, good job, fellas. All right, here are the last of it, and I apologize for the view because I have 2 Super Jankies and a little Janky. This little guy is the Rum Ham, and all 3 of these are by McBest. This little guy is called the Rum Ham. These 2 guys back here are the Oh No Super Janky. That's the OG, and that's the Blackout version. I just thought this was a pretty cool piece that I had to get. It. These were like extras on the Kickstarter campaign. I know this Blackout version was very limited. I think they sold out as well as the OG version. But let's look closer. Little Janky, or I should say regular size Janky, the Rum Ham. Let's look at him. I like the fact that it's just a 2-tone. You got this weird color on the back, or this weird face on the back. It actually reminds me of the, what is that, the creature from the Black Lagoon type face. He is relaxed on his ass. Yeah, I'm out on the shoes. If you can see that, XX, I'm out. XX, I'm out. So we got a lot going on here. Apologies again for the camera. Trying to do this all, not a professional studio, but we have a lot going on this guy. They all have the same color tone. It's not really white. It's like this egg. I don't know. It's like a cream color. It's like an off-white, very off-white, and a it's not really a black. It's more like a brown, grayish brown. Yeah, grayish brown. Does that make sense? No, it didn't to me either. But yeah, this is a nice piece. Definitely just happy for the whole set. Happy for the whole series. Definitely happy for the whole series. Can't wait to see series 2. My battery's running low. But yeah, there you have it. Janky's. So there you have it, the Janky Series 1, along with all the other Janky side pieces that I managed to get. If you like this video, click on that thumbs up, click on that like button, hit the subscribe button, go ahead and leave a comment. Yeah, follow me, Instagram, Johnny5. Follow my podcast, #Blackout Podcast, on all your social media platforms. Not everywhere you listen to a podcast, but SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, iTunes, Spreaker, even YouTube. So yeah, go ahead and check those sites out, and Let's Stop Podcast, support us. Yeah, and if you like the Janky series, go ahead and support the Superplastic and purchase some blind Janky boxes. Yeah, and we'll see you on another date. See you later. Later.